Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Noel, and in today's video I'll be talking about 7 biggest mistakes parents make that affect their children. So if you are new here, you're welcome to this Growing Parenting channel. In this channel we talk about anything parenting, how to raise successful kids, how to become a good mother. So please, if you're yet to subscribe, click on that red subscribe button on your screen, on your post notification bell, so that whenever I upload anything new, you will be the first to be notified. And if you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much and God bless you. Without any further ado, let's go straight to the video of the day. There are several mistakes that we parents do. Yes, I myself inclusive, because I am still very much in the process. Yes, so there are a lot of mistakes we make that we don't really see as mistakes, but these mistakes are like slowly eating or destroying our children gradually. So number 1 is expecting perfection. Yes, when we talk about perfection, and most times we parents will actually fail to understand that our children are kids. We want them to turn out to do everything perfectly well. No, it is not done like that. It's a gradual process. So you don't expect them to just come out and be so good at what they do, as in for everything they do to just come out perfect. No. Number 2, this particular number, which is not involving your child in things around the house, like maybe housework, domestic works and stuff like that. Oh, I have a house help. Because you have a house help, your children becomes kings and queens, princes and princesses. The house help will tend to do everything. Most times when we even talk about this house help issue, you find out that the house help is just maybe a year older than your first child, or even 2 years older than your second child, or even maybe your child or your children are older than the house help. So I just wonder what you, the parents, what you are actually thinking of, what your brain is telling you. Because when you have a house help that is a little older than your children, the best is you involve all of them. All of them, you share that housework, like this is your own, this is your own, this is your own. Yes, I know she's the house help, that she gets to do the majority of the work, but try and involve your children. Stop training other people's children. Train your own. Number 3, not setting and being consistent with boundaries. Yes, most times we set boundaries, we are not consistent with it. Most times we don't even set at all. Talk more of being consistent with it. If you set rules, regulations, limits, please make sure that those limits, those rules, those regulations are being kept. Not when you set it, you just like, the rules are just there, but it's not being followed. So these are one of the biggest mistakes we make. We don't set boundaries, we don't set rules. Even when we set them, we're not being consistent, as in to actually know if those rules are being maintained. Number 4 is overindulging your child or pushing your child into too many activities. That's very, very wrong. Most times when you see kids that have stunted growth, do you really think like, why does this child have stunted growth? As in, why is this child smaller than his age? One, most times it could be genetics. Most times it could be over labor, over hard work. Maybe you see a child of 10 years carrying a big bucket of water, or doing something in my place of say, what a clean me here kalelia. You know, how do you expect that child to grow normally? That child can never grow like every other kid, because you, the parent, you are actually overindulging that child in so many activities that it's more than his capacity or more than he can carry. So please, if you are fond of that, please reduce their workload, reduce even in terms of academics. You see some parents, they'll send their children to school. Immediately they're coming back from school, maybe around 4, their lesson teacher is already at home waiting. So it's not just in terms of work, also in terms of academics, social life and the rest of them. Number 5, be your child's role model. I'll always say it. You cannot plant apple and expect orange to come out of it, or plant orange and expect apple to come out of it. What you give is surely what you receive. So if you want your child to be good, if you want your child to be a better child, your child looks up to you. And children most times feels that whatever their parent does are just the right thing. So you have to be a role model because they're actually looking up to you. Do not allow your child see other people as their role model, even if they should. You should be the first role model they should imitate and emulate. So if you want your child to be like you keep doing good. My number 6 is expect your child to fulfill her dreams. You see, this particular number 6 is a very big mistakes that we parents will make. Yes, me and you. Most times when we don't become something in life, we want our children to become that thing. Now the question is, have you really asked your child, what do you want to become in the future? Do you really have passion for this? Because you weren't able to become a doctor doesn't mean that your child will become a doctor. No. You may force him into that career, he ends up messing everything up. So allow them to fulfill their dreams, whatever that is their dream, whatever that is their passion, whatever they want to become. Your role as a parent is just to guide them and support them. Chikena. Don't tell them that you are going to be a medical doctor, you are going to be a lawyer, because you couldn't make it, you couldn't become that lawyer. So you now want to be a lawyer, or you are a doctor, you are looking for someone that will succeed you, and you want to push your child to become a doctor, to become a medical doctor, so that when you are no more, your child will take over your hospital. No, don't do that. Allow them to live their dreams. Study them, know what they like to become. Support them, encourage them, guide them. That's all. And see them grow. That's all. And finally, my number 7 is not giving your child quality time. This particular time. I always talk about this time in literally all my videos. Time and communication, very, very important. Yes, you may not really have the whole time in the world to spend with your children. I know nowadays we parents are always forming and busy, going to work, coming back tired. But I believe you can create out time. At least you can say once in every month, I'll go out with my family, spend quality time with them, take them out, we'll have fun, we'll play, we'll talk, stay together as a family. But that particular day is a day of just I and my family, nothing like work-related projects and stuff like that. So if you actually create out time, you see yourself doing that thing. But if you don't create out time, you can never. In fact, this is one of the biggest mistakes. And when your children actually want to approach you, they just feel that daddy is not always there, mommy is not always there, they are always busy, and they start relying on someone else outside who may actually give them either negative or positive replies. So that is why as a parent, you need to actually create time. No matter how tight your schedule is, please create time for your children. Very, very important. So these are the 7 biggest mistakes I personally think that affects our kids at their very early stage. So if you find this video useful, give me a thumbs up, please. And in the comment section, tell me, maybe you have a personal experience of maybe mistakes you have made as a parent, or maybe while you were growing, the mistakes your parents made raising you. Please, in the comment section, tell me. I want to know those mistakes. Maybe I want to learn from your own mistakes. And see you in my next video. Stay safe wherever I am. I love you. Bye.